What's up, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading for March 13th through March 19th. Right away when I was shuffling the cards, I was seeing in the cards and feeling intuitively. A lot of you guys may be focused right now on, or like overly focused on trying to find a partner, and it's bringing in a lot of like player energy into your life, or there's like too many options, or like you're like not knowing who to pick. But I did see a lot of, spiritual burp. Was getting a lot of player energy. So whether that's you or the people that you're dealing with, I don't know. But let's see. That was just what I was picking up. Let's see if that's what the cards want to tell us. I'm going to start with a Shaman Dream Oracle card, and then we'll pull some tarot. So let's see. What do we have for Capricorn this week, Spirit? For Capricorn, please and thank you. Capricorn. Whoa. Okay. So, 2 fell out. I guess I'll take them both. So you guys got Horseman with Herald of Change and the number 30. And then you got Sky Bridge, possibility for union with 47. That's interesting. Because I was talking about, like you guys are maybe focused on like finding a partner or finding a union or some sort. And look at all that orange. Look at all that like burnt orangey yellow. It's very strong solar plexus, very strong sacral, which makes sense because, and you know what's funny, you guys? I was seeing the Knight of Wands a bunch of times, which is very playery energy. And the Knight of Wands looks like this horseman right here. That's interesting. Maybe some of you guys are going from a player to like a committed relationship. I don't know. Let's see. Let me just start by reading these from the book. We'll start with Horseman. So this one's all about good news, caution, and herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Okay, yeah, real quick. That's kind of what I was getting. It's like, because I did see the 7 of Cups, which is all about like options or like kind of being like stuck in your head, focusing on a bunch of things at once, right? I feel like you guys may have been like really focused on maybe like the negative relationships that you had, and Spirit's telling you, okay, it's time to drop all that negative thought, all that negative banter, whether that be with yourself or other people, and to start thinking positive. We already know what the negative is in this world, right? Start focusing on the positive. It says, proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. Yeah, there's like a warning here of not being too like overly egotistical in this. Like, for example, like say you were a player and you started like, no, I'm going to change my ways and I'm going to be in a committed relationship. Don't like turn back around to these people who haven't figured it out yet, Capricorn, and be like, well, I'm in a committed relationship. Like, you guys will figure it out soon, don't do that. And that's what is kind of being warned right here with that guy. Like I said, I'm very heavily picking up Knight of Wands energy from this. But let's jump right into this Sky Bridge. So this is possibility for union, what needs to be connected or disconnected. Okay, you stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to mess that up. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed to breathe or two. You are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even just a few minutes walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember, do not confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. There's something here, Capricorn, about letting go of like an old version of yourself and trusting the universe and taking this leap. You see, this horse is even leaping, you know? And that's funny because that's been the theme for almost every single sign this week. Transformation, deep transformation, like on a soul level. Like I'm talking like a whole reinvention of yourself, a whole new version of yourself. And I feel like that's what could be going on here, especially when it comes to unions, relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships. Maybe you were this hot and cold person even in friendships. Or maybe you deal with a lot of people like that. Like I said, take it as it resonates, Capricorn. We got to be honest with these types of things. Like, I don't know, like only you know if you are in this energy or if you're dealing with people in that energy. You know what I mean? But let's see. Let's get some tarot right here. So what do we have for Capricorn spirit? Please and thank you. What can you tell us for Capricorn? Thank you. All right, so this first card, look at that. Didn't I say, you guys, 7 of Cups, that's exactly what I said I was picking up. So whether you're dealing with like a lot going on, like lots of options, for example, like lots of love options, maybe you are kind of tired of having all these options. Like maybe you're like, damn, I've been around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean that in a judgmental way. I just mean like that could be what you guys are thinking to yourself, right? And you're like, man, I'm tired of kind of living this player life. If it's not that, it could be these are different ways of thinking. These are, and I say that because we have it all up in the clouds right here. Maybe you guys have like ways of thinking, mentalities, perspectives that no longer serve you anymore and that are meant to be purged and let go of and moved on forward. And that's where this bridge is over here, and you're meant to take this leap to this new bridge, this new version of yourself where maybe you're not so judgmental, maybe you don't talk so much shit, maybe you're not, you know what I mean? Take it as it resonates. Like I said, there's so many, spiritual burp. Yeah, you guys are releasing a lot. There's just multiple things here, whether that be multiple people or multiple ways of thinking that are ready to be purged. Ready to be purged. They're ready to be let go of, Capricorn. What else do we have? Spirit, please and thank you for Capricorn. Please and thank you for Capricorn, Spirit, for Capricorn. What do we have? Okay. Look at that. Okay, so we have the Death card in the reverse, though. So yeah, there was like, there was a resistance here. And that could be part of your traits that need to be purged. Maybe you have like a stubbornness of like realizing things, or like a stubbornness of moving forward, or whatever, right? Because this is the inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, resisting change. For some of you guys, even dependency, but I'm definitely picking up more of the repeating negative patterns and resisting change, especially with this being right here in the center. So that's what's making me think that this is your guys' energy here. You know, I don't mean to call you guys out like that, and, you know, but I feel like this is something that you already know, or that you are coming into awareness of anyways. You're just seeing like, okay, yeah, this old version of myself, I don't resonate with that anymore. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing, Capricorn, right? We're not born into this life fucking perfect. Like, come on now. Right? So don't be so hard on yourself. That's for sure. Okay, so I got a bunch of cards. I'm not going to take them, but I do see the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I don't like that because the Six of Pentacles is all about equal giving and receiving, but it's in the reverse. So there's an imbalance here. As well as with the Queen of Cups, she's emotionally immature. She's insecure. She's lacking direction, and she lacks trust. And I feel like you guys maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys were taking out stuff on other people. I don't fucking know, man. This is an interesting read here, Capricorn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I really do feel like you guys have the ability to put in the work to make these changes. I really do. Let's see. Let me give it a good shuffle again. And then let's get one more card for Capricorn Spirit. One more card. Please and thank you. Or however many cards for Capricorn. Please and thank you. Okay, I don't need all, that was way too many. I did see the Hangman though. The Hangman. So like I said, you guys may be really contemplating like shifting your perspective, but there is a need to change your perspectives here. Yeah, that was way too many. Look at that. We got you guys right here holding on to, look at all these cards that came out. Lots of cards. There's lots of things that need to be purged here, you guys. But this is your guys' energy. Look, the Sun in Capricorn right here with the Four of Pentacles. Look at them holding on to something very tightly, not wanting to let go of it. You guys, there is like a, there's a resistance here for sure. For sure. Maybe some of you guys, as you're watching this, are like, no, that's not me. I don't need to change anything. And that's confirmation right there. But look at that, you guys. Last card out, we have Justice in the reverse. This is injustice. This is karmic retribution, dishonesty, corruption, lack of accountability, and karmic avoidance. You guys can't avoid this. You guys can't avoid the shadow work. You can't. You can't, Capricorn. I'm sorry. I love you guys. But you look at that. Though, look at the bottom of the deck, though. You guys got this. We got the Three of Wands down here, which is moving forward, making a plan to move forward, being self-confident, believing in yourself, happiness with your choices and with your outcome, and hard work paying off. That's what I was saying. I was seeing a lot of like Pentacle cards while I was shuffling. Like I was seeing the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, and then here we have this Three of Wands right here. So you guys, I feel like will eventually, when you guys accept this and when you guys are like, okay, this is the truth. Yeah, I'm being a bitch. I'm being a punk. I'm being this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm being a player. Once you guys realize it, I truly, honestly do believe that you guys will put in all the work needed to change what you want to change about yourself. Right? There was, I think it was Leo and Virgo got a reading about masks that they're wearing that they like solidified with. Like, for example, like if someone is out here calling you a bitch all the time and you know you're not a bitch, but they keep calling you a bitch, you're like, well, I'll show you a bitch then. Everyone calls me a bitch, so I might as well just be one, right? Or like everyone's calling me a slut, I might as well just be a slut. It's like that, right? That's what they were getting. And they become so like solidified with that mask. And like, I know that's not really the topic here, but I just want you guys to know that that was a main theme this week for all of the signs. So don't become so attached to, like, once you realize your negative traits here, once you look, because I feel like you're going to be like shocked, like, holy shit, that's the person I am. Like, holy shit, I've said that, I've done all this. Like, you don't like it, you don't want to be this person. It's almost like hard to believe, right? Like your ego doesn't even want to believe it. But once you finally do, you guys are going to realize, like, I'm not solidified to that persona of me. I'm not solidified to that mask. I was just in that version of myself to learn this, right? Everything's for a reason, Capricorn. Everything's for a reason. The timing of everything, you know, so don't, just trust this here. Trust this and trust this leap. All right, I'm not going to take all those, but let's see. I'm going to end the reading with a moon message card and an angel card. Okay, you guys got two, so I'll take them both. Oh, you guys got three. Okay, I'm not going to take those. There's only like, I don't even know how many cards in this deck. Like, look, it's tiny. But let's see. For Capricorn. All right, you guys got half to full moon. Half to full moon. And it says, embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. Embracing high levels of motivation and energy. So, you know, when you guys are feeling highly motivated or highly energetic, take those times to do maybe this shadow work, because I feel like it will help you to feel empowered as you go through this. Because realizing all your flaws and traits and doing shadow work, it could be very disempowering, if that makes sense. Like it could be very like disheartening and very like you get down on yourself very easily. So Embrace these moments of like high energy and high levels of motivation, and use those times to look in the mirror, to do shadow work, right? All of this, you guys, with this justice in the reverse, this is karmic. You signed up for this for sure. You signed up for this. Every little bit of it. You wanted to grow from this. That's why I have no, there's no question in my mind that once you put in the work, once you decide to put in the work, you will come out on top, Capricorn, for sure. Let's see, let's get one final card from the angels. Advice from the angels, please and thank you for Capricorn. For Capricorn spirit. Okay, thank you. All right, so you guys got ground yourself. Ground yourself. It says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups right here, because he's like, his head is just all up in the clouds right here. Maybe you're overthinking all the things that you've done. Maybe you're overthinking all the people that you dislike and all the, you know, the people that you've been with that didn't want to be with you. And like, you know, just like all this hoopla. And Spirit's like, start by grounding yourself to get yourself out of this energy. Ground yourself to get back to yourself. And then use these moments of high energy to do the work. Whew, okay, Capricorn, that was heavy. So those were your messages for this week. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.